In 2021, IEA's PIRLS, Progress in International Reading Literacy Study, well established as the de facto worldwide standard for monitoring reading comprehension achievement at the primary school level, marked its 20th year. PIRLS 2021 provides data on trends in comparative reading achievement across countries over 2 decades. PIRLS 2021 offers the PIRLS assessment of literary and informational reading in a digital format, presenting reading passages and items as an engaging and visually attractive experience that motivates students and increases operational efficiency. With PIRLS all-electronic format, countries can administer the full PIRLS reading assessment, PIRLS Literary and Informational, as well as the ePIRLS Online Informational, as one seamless, digitally based endeavor. The Amazing Octopus is an example of an informational text with an easy difficulty level. The informational texts include a variety of formats with presentational features such as diagrams, maps, illustrations, photographs, or tables. The range of material covered scientific, ethnographic, biographical, and historical information and ideas. Texts were structured in a number of ways, including by logic, argument, chronology, and topic. Several included organizational features such as subheadings or text boxes. With the PIRLS 2021 digital interface, students can begin the Amazing Octopus passage by scrolling through its 6 pages before answering the questions, much as they would read through a paper passage. The Amazing Octopus describes what octopuses look like, where they live, and what they like to eat. Octopuses have many ways to escape danger. They are fast swimmers and can shoot ink at their attackers. They also are experts in disguise, able to blend in and become invisible or change their coloring. Octopuses can slip through tiny places because they're very soft and do not have any bones. They have been found in shells and bottles left in the sea. This makes it easy for them to hide in a pile of shells. Octopuses living in aquariums have shown that they are good learners. One learned to open jars of her favorite food by herself. Another learned to move levers that spray paint onto a canvas. His art was sold to help fund the octopus's tank. Octopuses in aquariums are easily bored, so their keepers give them puzzles and toys to keep them occupied. One keeper fed an octopus by putting the food inside a ball that could be screwed apart and put back together. Octopuses recognize their keepers and like their keepers to touch and stroke them. Octopuses turn red when they are excited, stand up tall to greet their keepers, and can hop on their back legs. They can curl their arms over their keepers' hands, such that octopuses and keepers hold each other's arms. After a quick read through the article, students returned to the beginning and brought up question 1. Which statements are true about octopuses? Check all that apply. The true statements are, they have round bodies, 8 long arms, and like to eat crabs and fish. Students click on the green arrows to advance through the questions. Question 2 asks, what do octopuses use to make doors for their dens? Students need to type in rocks. For question 3, students were asked what it means that octopuses are called experts in disguise. However, the answer is on the next screen. Students may want to click on the black tab to drop the question down and then advance to the next screen. Then they can bring the question back up to click on option A. They can look like something else. In question 4, students are told that octopuses do not have any bones. Then they're asked, what does this mean that octopuses can do? Students need to drop down the question and advance to the next page to find the answer. Then they can bring back the question and click on option C, fit into very tiny places. In question 5, students are asked to provide an example of how octopuses show up in unusual places. One correct answer is, they have been found in shells. In question 6, students are asked to give 2 ways that octopuses escape their predators. The answers are on screens 2 and 3, so students may want to go back to screen 2 or just type in from screen 3, hide in rocks and coral, and wrap themselves in shells. Students need to advance the page to answer question 7. What did Frida the octopus learn to do? Students should type, open jars. Question 8 asks, what did Squirt the octopus learn to do? Option B provides the correct answer, move levers to shoot paint onto a canvas. The last question about this page, question 9, asks, does the writer think that Squirt makes good paintings? To receive full credit for question 9, students need to choose either yes or no and provide a reason to support that choice. Before answering, students should reread the text about Squirt. Students should advance to the next page to answer question 10. Why do aquarium staff give octopuses puzzles? Students should type to keep them from being bored. Question 11 asks, what toy did Sammy enjoy playing with? Students should type a ball that twists open. To answer question 12, students need to advance to the last screen. Students are asked for 2 things octopuses do to show they're happy to see their keepers. 2 of several correct answers are turn red and stand up tall on their arms. In question 13, students are told that octopuses like their keepers to touch them and asked what octopuses do that show this. The correct answer is option C, reach up and latch on to their keeper's arms. Students can use information on the last screens here to answer question 4. Give 3 examples of what octopuses living in aquariums have learned to do that are amazing. Correct answers include open jars, paint, and greet their keepers. Finally, question 15 asks, based on what you've read in the article, are aquariums good for octopuses? To receive full credit for question 15, students needed to choose either yes or no and provide a reason to support that choice. For example, this student checked yes with the reason they are safe, given toys, food, and care.